Hello friends, I'm Dipam from India. Friends, today I'm discuss about the population education. So, population and development, it's a very important matter for our 21st century. Population is increasing very highly. Today, I'm telling you something about one of my research works, that is overpopulation. So, before I say something about the population increasingment, so I would like to say something about the population. In today's time, the population problem is increasing. So I encourage to all my leaders to think about the population. My world leaders should think and take some necessary action to control the population problem, to solve the population problem in our world. So I encourage to all my leaders and pray to all my leaders, to Mr. Trump from US, Mr. Vladimir Putin, Ms. Angelina Merkel, and other world leaders should take the important and necessary step to control the world population. So now I am going to study one of my research report about the population problem. So here I am studying. The read outline the role of population and its relationship with the development. Conventionally in India, the study of population is understood to be the concern of demographers and at the most of government census officials who bring out the census of India report once in 10 years. Population studies, however, is more than just keeping count of numbers or of births and deaths. It presents an overview of the socio-economic condition of society and is relevant in determining its course of social and economic development. The census is a mammoth exercise, a long drawn out process of collecting data on the number of persons in India with an ensemble of information on the socio-economic status of population. With every census routine, concern have been raised and pronouncements made over the issue of overpopulation, levels of poverty and unemployment, and social inequalities. The significance and importance of population studies is to understanding of society as a whole, that is the social, economic and political sphere of life, has attracted the interest of experts from various disciplines. Concomitantly, the study of population has been marked by controversies, conflicts of opinion, and long-standing debates on the desired course of development for the country. For long, a major global concern has been overpopulation of the world. High population rate in the so-called developing countries, primarily Asian and African countries. It is argued add to the global crisis of providing for more person from the limited and already overexploited natural resource base on the earth. There are various perspectives on the understanding of the global crisis and the issue of overpopulation. According to some experts, the hype associated with the role of overpopulation in aggravating the global crisis is the overstated. The overemphasis on population as the cause for the crisis, they argue, shift the focus from the other structural reason for over the wasteful and utilization of natural resources by the advanced countries. In this context, the development debate gains the significance and brings to light the politics around the population question. The present unit attempt to present some of the key issues that are central to the debate on the population and development. The first section would present the historical backdrop to the concern in population, the reason for its inception, the issues that it raised, the politics that accompanied the same, as to how the subject of population become an institutionalized concern in international circles. The second section would delineate the substantive issues that emerge from what is popularly termed as population questions, on how population becomes a point of interaction and negotiation between the advanced and so-called developing world over issues of development and related environment and gender concerns. The third sections would present the Indian experiences with the population issues and development and the broad policy shift in understanding the population crisis in the country. The conclusion would summarize the key issue raised in the different sections of the unit in relation to the debate on population and development. So, my friends, this is the introduction part of my research. So, I'm going to discuss historical background in the second part of my speech. Now, I want to say something about population problem and our world population problem. The situation is very considering. We need to think, because our earth has very limited resources. We cannot use our earth as a money making machine. So we need to think. I'm not giving you any lecture about the population growth, because we need to think about our next generation. Because if the population is increasing day by day, day by day, day by day, without any control over it, then our next generation face various problems. And still we are facing various problems like unemployment, joblessness, poverty, and various other problems regarding environmental degradation, low level of water on the earth. These are some problems we are facing. This is the major problem in front of us. So I encourage to all my friends to think about the population growth and take some necessary action yourself or tell others about the problem and discuss the problem in school or in colleges. Thank you, my friends. Bye bye.